So yeah, basically, there's money to be made in every single asset class. If it's single family, you can do an additional dwelling unit. You can do, you can turn a garage into a bedroom bath if you can. There's different things you can do with a house. You look into the veteran assistance housing program. You can look into the Section 8 nonprofits. Always have to look, how can I make the most money for any type of asset? If it's a single, if it's a multi, what are the different ways that I can make money? Even with my RV park, if I'm taking on multiple acres, what can I do with the acres that they're not ready doing? Is there a way that I can change the mobile home park? Can I rent more of these mobile homes in my park? Can I rent it out? Can I rent out a space? What are the different ways that I can reuse my space? A lot of people I talk to in the RV park world they selling you bases on a pro forma, but a pro forma doesn't help you to ultimately see, can I use these acres for a different out of the box thinking, and that can be a money making thing. I talked to one of my guys who owns a bunch of RV parks. He's explaining to me that he passed on one park because he didn't see the use case, and then years later he saw, hey, I could have used those acres. So there is something to do with unused things, but the question is, basically in RV park world, is it mostly filled with this park? You have to ask that while you're looking up this park. This multifamily, it's a value add play. Can it actually get my return on investment? Can it go within the numbers, and can I actually get those bedrooms filled? How much is it going to cost me per room or per unit? How much are the roofs? How much does the AC units or windows? And then what can I add? Can I add electric car charging stations? What can I add extra to my single family or my multifamily, my RV park or storage complex or mobile home park? And you have to learn the different nuances in each market, in each state, throughout the U.S. or internationally. At the end of the day, people always need a place to live. So the question is, how can you give that to them the easiest way? How do you understand it better and different in your game, in your market, in your niche thing? So at the end of the day, there's money to be made in all assets. The question is, how do you think outside the box? How are you value adding this place? What are the differences within RV parks? If you're going to understand that park and you know it best, or that resort, is there a way that you can do what you think you're going to do in a realistic time manner, that it's within that game plan?